everything up to par, and I think we are. Oh no. Well, I need to connect to the internet, I think, on my laptop. We're connected. Why aren't you working? Okay. Should be more prepared. I think we're live. Oh yeah, we're live, all right. Okay, let me edit this out. Let me get my AI working. Hey, Aloha, what's up? What's up? I don't know if you guys can hear me. Okay. I think we should be good to go. I'll come check on this here in a bit. We are rocking and rolling. So today I am building this rock wall over here. Nice day there. Yeah. It's a gorgeous day. So today I'm getting this. This rock wall used to go way out. And I got a load of gravel inside the dump trailer. So yes, we did get the dump trailer. And come in here, smooth this out. Now I want to build a wall. I'm going to build a double wall, kind of like this. Put some gravel in the middle so we can get, when the water comes down, it kind of has something to sort it through. Yes, we're going to build a rock wall. Yay. Time to get this thing going. Took me a while to get back live, but here we are. Oh. And I got some gravel I'm going to put underneath in the middle. Oh yeah. So we're going to come over here, take a couple more scoops out. And then get some gravel laid in there. The goats are doing pretty good. I think they're doing really good. They're escaping, so they're true goats. This is some very soft dirt. Okay. So I got one rock pile right here. And I also have another rock pile here. Then I also have another rock pile. Oh man, I just tripped. I have another rock pile over here. So those are the rocks we're going to build up on here. I kind of want to do a two-way. I don't need this thing. A two-way rock pile. So I build two rocks in the middle on the outside and then fill it up with gravel. So we got to get this thing. Dirt is super soft. Make sure we get all these rocks out. Kind of windy out here. So this rock wall before, I should have taken a before picture, but it kind of angled off. So when you try to back out of the driveway, you would always hit the rocks. So I'm coming in here and straightening those rocks out, kind of expanding the driveway. Man, there we go. So first, kind of want to dig a trench along here. Now I'm going to drop some gravel in that trench. Already got warm, and it's a beautiful day out today. I'm gonna make sure that we got everything working. Come here, buddy. Hard at it again, yes. So here, I think my AI quit working. Oh no, it didn't. Thanks for the like. I did 100%. Yeah. So the previous people who built this wall, they just kind of threw rocks up. You can kind of see it's just kind of thrown in there, not really designed right. So what I'm gonna do is come in and kind of hopefully do a little bit better of a rock build. I probably should have went all the way back to the concrete, but we can always do that later if need be. There's a couple really cool rocks in here though. Kind of want a good base. There we go. Something where we can get some gravel down in there. Hopefully I don't run into too many roots. There's a big root right here, but we'll just build all around it if need be. Man, this is a tough root. We might be cutting this root. There we go. There we go. Let's throw this in here. Yes, but I kind of took out the bulk. I kind of want the rock wall to go right around here. So I took out the bulk. Deal. So I'm not really trying to get this thing a perfect straight line, because it's a rock wall. It needs to have a little bit of character to it. So I'm just kind of bringing it out. And then this right here is a pretty big rut. We might just... Oh, that's cool. I got some goats too. Wow. There we go. I'm thinking that might be wide enough. The rock wall is probably going to end up right about here. Maybe I should take a couple more loads out with the tractor. I'm thinking right along here. Get that rock wall right here. I kind of want to, I'm going to go to right about here, I believe, roughly. So I might have to come in. I might be moving a little bit more dirt than I already have planned. Oh, here's a rock. That's a chicken. The UPS guy's here. I don't know if it's for us. Yep. I don't know what I got. It's always a surprise. I think I have a rock underneath here. There's a tiny one. Huh? I guess so. These roots are crazy. Comment down below if I should go around these rocks. Because I'm working, bro. How's it going? Good. I have some stuff.
You're always busy.
Oh yeah, trying. Look at this root, guys. Can you guys see that? Should we cut this? Okay, we're gonna go cut it. Yes, we're gonna grab the chainsaw. I think it's in here. Oh yeah. You guys, this is why you get a low time electric saw. For quick jobs. Here we go. Yes, thank you. Oh, look at this root. I probably should not have cut this root. I probably should have just built the wall around it. That's only one root. I don't know what tree it's off of. Thank you. Yeah. Oh, man. What is it with all these roots? I'm surprised there's not more. Yeah, I went right through this thing. I don't want to dull the chain, so we're going to kind of try to get all the dirt off around it. And that's all we're going to do, boys. That's a massive root. Okay. Oh, giant worm. Okay. Done, done, and done. Now I can build a rock wall. So I'm kind of below grade quite a bit. So I'm gonna go get some gravel. All this dirt I'm gonna throw right back behind the wall. So I'll clean that up later. That looks like a pretty good base right there. A couple of roots I don't care about. Oh yeah. Oh, here's another rock. Got a couple rocks up in there. Something like that. Probably hardly working. Okay, that's about the bucket distance width of my tractor. Okay, guys. I'm going to drop some gravel in here. Oh, my compactors. Where did I put my compactor? Oh, in there at the shop. Look how smooth that is. This is a perfect base. Yeah, so that's what I'm gonna put probably 1.5 to 2 inches of gravel. And this you can see kind of where the previous. Okay. Let's go get my stomper. Yes. What building here? I'm gonna run over to the shop. This thing will probably attract me 90%. Okay, I'll put you guys here. I don't know what gooning means. Here, let me go grab the pounder. Hopefully the mic stays. I am going quite a bit of ways. Where did I set that? There, I set it. There we go. Whacker. Okay, we got the pounder, guys. I try to get more prepared. I forgot about the pounder. Okay, here we go. Now, we're going to get some gravel, toss some gravel in here. You want a good base for your wall. Okay, let's get some gravel. So I got a whole dump, oh, come on, Bill. I got a whole dump truck load of gravel, but I also have some older gravel that I moved out of the backyard. So that's what I'm gonna use when we put down our base. So let's go get some of that. Oh yeah. Hopefully that's enough. I have no idea how full that bucket is. Oh, that's quite a bit in there. Okay. Oh yeah, we got a nice little load. I'm gonna put about a couple inches of gravel in here. Let's get some of this dirt out. Is the camera close enough, or do you guys need it closer? Because I can always bring that camera in. Get some of this nasty dirt out here. This is going to be our base. And yeah, I probably could have just dumped it in with the tractor. But I'm not going to use all of it. So this kind of has a mix of dirt and stuff, but it will work. Closer. Okay, I'll try to get that closer. There, we got a nice. I might have to do it on a kind of different angle for you guys. Oh. There, we got a nice little base. Oh, stop tracking. Okay, here, I'll bring you guys in. There it is. Put this, make sure Al's working. So I got my gravel down. I have enough rock here to do. I might put a little bit more rock. There we go. Now let's get this thing tampered down. I like rock walls because in the summer they know how to flex, and in the winter they flex. Concrete will crack over time. But if you build a good rock wall, it will flex with the seasons. And that's what I want. I want this thing to be flexing all season long. Got a little bit of dirt coming down in there. The wall I'm building now, I've never built one dual walled, so we're going to see how it goes. I usually just do right up against the face, but we're trying something new today because I do kind of want it to be a little bit more sturdy. We're only going to go 2 feet higher, so there we go. Well, let's lay our first rock down. You have to find a good rock. So I'm kind of have to blend it in with this old style rock. That won't be too hard. But see this rock right here, this rock would be perfect to connect it to. So I'll probably use this to connect the front and the back together. I don't like this one. So usually I would just come up here and build it up like so. So we got a nice looking face. But today I kind of want to do it dual wall, and we had to mix it in with a single wall. Aha. So this one right here has a flat and flat. I kind of like that one. Oh, but this one's kind of bowed out. That's kind of cool looking too. So we could put this on the face, or we could just bring it out a little bit. That right there. And then this one, I could connect it to like this if we want to sturdy it up even more. So I can transfer the load across. But first, you kind of have to, I'm trying to, so like if you want to just build a regular wall like this, you would put it this way and get more height, less rocks. I'm trying to do more of a sturdier wall. So we got the puzzle piece. That's actually kind of a cool, I'm going to angle it out. Hey Candy, how you doing? See, look at that angle. We're coming in. That's a beautiful angle. I like how that's angling out like that. See, we could do that one here, but I'm stacking it a little bit higher on there. So the back wall, we don't have to look for prettiness. The back wall is just going to be essentially hidden. I don't like that one. And I'm just looking for different, how you can connect these rocks onto the other ones. So you can get it to where when they sit in there, they actually kind of lock in. You can feel them lock in. So that's what I'm feeling for right now, is a lock in. And then you run into little areas like that, but that's fine. We'll put that back, this bad boy up over here. The hardest part is connecting an old wall with a new wall. But that's kind of ugly. I don't like how that, but it does sit in there fairly nice. There we go. This rock, I already touched this rock once. We'll throw it in the back. And then this is why I like these longer rocks. So what I'll do is I'll come up in here and we will find a way to connect this back wall with the front wall. That actually looks kind of cool right there. I like that. Got a lot of low rocks. We can put these, kind of lock them in. I've usually build my walls with a lot bigger rocks, but oh, good. Yeah, it's been a couple. Yes, we actually got it, but then it got too dark to. I'm gonna grab this guy and put it back here. It got too dark to kind of live stream it. Now the back wall we don't really care about. It just needs to be sturdy, not pretty. Oh, that's a cool rock. That's a nice flat rock. No, this one we're just doing a two-face wall. Yes, I enjoy it. See, this is a cool looking rock, but I do have a spot where I can interlock these two rocks together back here to make it sturdy. So we'll put it back there. I have a little, I don't like that. So I'm running into, I need to find a perfect rock for this over here. Oh, here's another rock I can, oh, I could tie these in. Oh, that's awesome. Look at that lock in. I couldn't ask for much better, I don't think. See, that's kind of angling out. I don't like that angle out. Yeah, I like that. And we can put some cool. Okay, so I have a big pile over there that I might have to go in and get, but we're getting there. This kind of has a oh yeah. We're just trying to find the right rock to drop into. That can be the funnest part. Okay, so I got that in there. Oh, so here's the thing. It's like, so I have these two, got this touching this touching this rock touching this rock, which locks in this wall. This one's touching here, this one's touching that one. Then I have this top touching these two. So when I put a bigger rock, all these right here is going to lock into place. They're not that big. Hey geezer, what's up? There we go. So that's kind of, see, I'm not liking that. We need a big rock. See, I have a little indent up here. So let's flip this around. But just right now, we're just trying to, I don't understand what you're saying, bud. Aha. Oh, yeah. See that right there? You can feel it. It just locked into place. That is, yes, we are. And now I could put, yes. So we got this foot done. That's going to a good lock in. Something like that. Now I'm just, oh, that fits beautiful. No, I'm not on steroids, and they're not that big. See, that fell out. So we got two walls right here. We're almost to the top. I could do a little bit more. This is good rock. Hey. So we do kind of want it. So you can see how I have just a tad bit coming out. And the reason I'm doing that is because I don't want to dig too deep into the side of this thing. Oh, this is a cool rock. I don't think it's going to belong here though. Unless we can get it to lock in. I'm not. None taken. I don't like that rock there. There's a lot of rocks I don't like. I'm building a rock wall. And we're trying to interlock everything. So each rock has to be touching. So this one's touching this one right here. So I think I could lock that in. But have this up right here. I don't like that. That's East London. Wada. Throw some gravel in here. Kind of want to get everything locked in. I'm doing gravel. Usually I just do dirt, and I might do dirt too. That one. I'm just doing it so that all this dirt doesn't go into my driveway. And I'm actually building two walls, trying to make it a little bit sturdier. So I'm building one here and one here. And then I'm going to, and once you get going, it goes pretty fast. It's just mixing the two as well. Mixing two walls, especially one wall you didn't build, tends to slow down the process a little bit. So what I might do is grab this rock right here, connect it to the back wall. Oh, that locked in nice. We have this moving a little bit. I'm doing a rock wall. Now if we can get a big rock. Yeah, when it rains. So now I'm going to try to find a bigger rock, kind of lock this one and all these guys into place. Oh yeah. See, this guy sticks out a little bit more. I don't like that. I'm not putting enough weight on this rock. Yeah, still not enough weight. I'll put another rock up there. So there's, we're about ready, we about connected it all. I might go a little bit higher, have it go up and then out, kind of like so. So we can actually lock this piece right here. And then that's a little too high, I'm wondering. Because we're gonna, yeah, I might do it like that, about that height. Here, I can show you guys kind of what we are at now between the two rocks. Oh, hit the pine tree. So here's this side right here. Not sure if this side is better angle for y'all. But there's, I think the other side is, you guys can see the rocks a little bit better. But there's that. Oh man, struggling here. Get it off the rocks. So there's the beginning of it. I think I pretty much intertwined those rocks together. Oh, it's looking good. Hey, Stefan. Yes. Oh, yeah. That's like a perfect, almost perfect. Once we get more weight on there. Okay, and then there's still a couple rocks in the back. Doing the dual rocks in the front and back tends to take more rocks, but that's okay. Oh yeah, thank you. So right now I'm building the back roll again, and I'll connect these two. Probably right here is a good spot to connect. Kind of looking for a longer rock. Aha. Found one. So here's a, I think long enough. Yeah. So we can put this in here, connect the two walls in between. The axle. Oh, the dump truck, the dump trailer, right behind me. Not liking how that's connecting. We need to put this bad boy into here. Lock it in. Oh yeah. That's locked in. That's pretty good. So right here, I do have it very narrow, so I might have to backfill it before I can get that something to sit up on there. And this rock's the same size, so I kind of want to put a smaller rock in there first to lock it all into place. Oh yeah. And then that rock will go over the top of that. Or I can just put this rock right here. That's a pretty good rock. Kind of want to get this pinched up on there. There we go. Let's throw some gravel. I usually just do dirt, but today I have this kind of a dirty gravel. Should work pretty well. And if it falls, it falls. You rebuild it. If a rock didn't go in there perfect, well, it's not sitting there nice, you just rebuild it. That's the awesome thing about building rocks, rock walls, is there's no perfect solution. You just kind of build it in there. So as you can see right now, this rock, this one's not too hot. I bet you are. This back wall is actually pretty easy because there's not too much involved in it. You just gotta build it and not put try not to put the prettiest rocks in the back. So the way I'm building this wall is actually meant for where you can have it with nothing on each side. So it can just be a standing wall in the middle of a field, or or split two fields, or kind of however you desire. That's kind of what I might intertwine. I don't have any big flat rocks though. I haven't looked around for any. No wires, all natural stuff. I'm just trying to level these guys so where, oh, that would be a cool rock. I'm wondering if I'm going too high. Nah, this one right here, that right there, that actually might be a good bottom one too. Uh-oh, okay, thank you. What are you looking at, Al? I have done a little bit, but I've never built this on this type before. This is my first time doing a dual rock wall, so I'm kind of playing around with it. So we got this. Move that. Oh man, why are you moving? I might have to set you guys up without. Let's just move you over. We'll do that without. I know. I know. Okay. So now we got the ramp. Yeah, it wigged out on me for some reason. So you want to kind of build this as you go, because if you get too far ahead of yourself, you end up trying to connect two rock walls, and we don't want to do that. I know, Al. Oh, that's a beautiful spot. And you can actually feel these rocks lock into place once you get them there. See, that ain't gonna move. I kind of want to intertwine the front and the back. So I'm gonna put this bad boy. Yeah, so it's touching this and touching this back wall. So we got that locked in. Man, I'm gonna have to go get more rocks. This would be a cool top piece. Oh yeah, look at that. So this one I might change this one out. I don't like that. That fits amazing. We'll just intertwine these two. Just go until the rocks feel right. There we go. So we've intertwined this old rocks, the old one. Now I'm gonna put some dirt back into here. Kind of fill up all these cracks. Over time it will settle, but also the rock wall will settle too. Look at that. That's looking good. I'm liking that. And here's a nice rock. I'm just kind of moving it until it locks into place. Oh, dude, that's hard. That locked into place pretty good. I don't like that. That's not good. Why is the other side? Am I back? Okay, good. I want to move you guys closer to the Wi-Fi. Man, that sucks. Can you see okay from right there? There. So on this side, you can actually kind of see the dual and see how I'm locking it all in between. We already used quite a bit of pile over here. We might have to get some more here soon. Perfect. I like this one out here. I'll put this guy back here. These are good top pieces. Yes. Yes, I got more rocks. I have some rocks. I like how this is right here. It's just turning out awesome. We'll set you right here for right now. It's kind of like building two rock walls at the exact same time. You have to make sure they all intertwine. So if you look right here, I got this locked in pretty good. I'm gonna put some more gravel in there. I could put a rock right there. This backside is not as important. We're getting there. So we kind of want to bring this stuff. This dirt is very, very soft. It won't take much dirt back in there. Let's throw some gravel in the bottom of this. I know. I notice when it's windy, it's picking up some other stuff. don't know. I need to get something heavy on top of this guy fast. Kind of get this all mashed in here. I need a nice heavy rock to put right here. The heavy ones will lock it into place. Oh yeah, that sturdied that up. This guy, I need half the size of that. Aha! That right there. Let's put some gravel. That was already there when I got the property. And they kind of just threw it together, but it's always falling down and letting nasty dirt through. That's why I'm doing this dual wall, is trying to keep some of that dirt from going into the new gravel that I'm going to be putting into the driveway. There we go. Look at that. We can get a low rock just for looks on top of here. There we go. Let's see. Look at that. That ain't moving. All these rocks are, they're in there. Oh, that one's not. That one is. This one, so you can see that it was loose a little bit. Over time, this thing will settle and lock that one in. Yes, this one's in. Over time, as this settles in, this rock is going to pinch this thing. This rock is going to push on this one, push this down. So this rock will not be loose anymore. And then this one is kind of a weird shape rock. That's why I put a heavier rock on. So it kind of pinched it in there. Everything is, it has to take time and settle down in there. And now we can fill up this back half. The back half, I'm going to leave some dirt up there for a while because it's going to take a while to pack in. This back wall, I've never done it like this. And it's kind of a shame, but I really honestly think it's going to be sturdier. I just stood on it and it didn't budge. Okay, so thank you. I got some big rocks up here. We might have to move the camera around. What I'm gonna do is this back wall right here, I need to add some, get it probably out to there. And yes. Okay. Just in this little amount of time, I've noticed that back wall stays very sturdy, very well. Oh, yeah, I like that. Now I want to connect the two kind of down lower. So what we'll do is bring this bad boy, lock it in there. Oh yeah, that's locked in there, boys and gals. This one would be a good top piece. Yep, it's about time to go get some more rocks. This right here, I like these type of rocks. I don't know if you guys can see it for the outside because they just look pretty. Yep, it's time for more rocks, guys. So let's lock this guy. We're using a lot of small rocks right now. Yeah, I got some. So, and when you're building a rock wall, nothing is perfectly straight, and that's okay. And if you have to move more rocks, move the rocks out of the way. I like that. We want it to lock, everything to lock in into place. Okay, I'm gonna throw some gravel in here and then let's go get some rocks. Okay. So that you can build it where you put the rocks, like you build it up and use the gravel on the back half to lay rocks. I like doing it first so I know it has somewhat of stability in on itself. What I need to do is I have a couple more rocks. We might, then we're going to have to get more gravel too. That's pretty good. And also you can connect it, you can put a little rock so it shoots off into the embankment and it will lock that rock into the embankment to live in even more. Lock this wall into that, and then I lock this wall, as you can see right here, I will lock that into this back wall. So it's all locked together. And then this pile of dirt, once we get done, as you can see, we've done about 4 feet roughly. I'll come in here, kind of clean it out. It's not gasoline, bud. See, look at that, guys. Now the connection between the two, that's the hardest part. But if we have to rebuild it, so be it. But it looks like it's holding up fairly nice. And then we'll come out and wash it if we want to and get all these rocks cleaned. But look at that. There's our transfer into, now let's go get some more rocks. So there it is. And then you can see the connection right there. And then I'll bring you guys over here. Here's my other rock pile. So we'll go through this rock pile real quick, kind of filter out what we want. So let's fire up the tractor. The problem is when you go to sort through the rocks, you pick all the good ones first, and then you have to end up working with not so good ones. Let's bring this over. Oh. I don't know why all the message got retacted, but so be it. I should drop that down so I'm not doing extra work. Here's a nice big one. of just looking for some cool rocks. We might have to go in the field and find more rocks because we are building a dual wall. See, these rocks right here, I'm going to throw in the back. This one right here is a good connecting rock. I like those. We got a whole bunch of little rocks. So the last person just put all these rocks like this, and it's not the best design. I don't hammer anything. I don't break any rocks. I kind of just find the natural groove of each rock. Yep, there's a lot of rocks around on this property, so I'm not worried about that. Usually I work with a lot bigger rocks, but this is what we got, so we'll make it work. Here's like a lava rock, something random. It's not what I'm used to working with, but then this rock cracked. That's kind of cool. Oh, that sounds good though. There is no rest here. We got to build a rock wall. You probably can see the dump trailer in the back full of rock, but that pile right there is what I'm using right now. Yes, the bigger the rocks, the better. I like bigger rocks. I like the rocks where you can bear like this size and bigger. Oh, this looks like Idaho. That's right. Yeah, Idaho. Okay, we got a nice pile of rocks. Now, let's bring y'all. I can still get it going. I'll figure out something. Okay, let's bring this tractor over here. Drop off this load of rock, get some gravel. Now let's come in here. Try to get a little bit of dirt removed. Help us out a bit. Oh yeah, that helps a lot. Right now I'm getting a load of gravel. There we go. Now we got a nice load. Okay, let's get this camera lined up good. Reminds you of Amish country. So here's the rock wall we just built, and now we are working our way over. So I'm gonna do the exact same thing I did over here. Kind of square it off. I kind of want to keep it close to this as possible. I got this stupid little root here. Ooh, ooh, man, that's in there good, boys. Here's a couple rocks we can use. Must not have thrown them out like this. There's a nice one. Uh-oh. We'll leave that till we start building a little bit more. Now we start working our way along here. I know. I just don't dull the chainsaw. You have to do it such a way you don't destroy your new wall. That's why I use a shovel. Get all this dirt out. Bring the wall back. So I'm not doing anything level. I want to go for that height and just bring back the dirt. This dirt is actually really soft. We got jokes in the comments. Oh, really? Yeah, but laying a rock wall, a dual rock wall to be exact. I've never done a dual one before. I noticed with the tractor, to get the fine stuff that you want, it's hard to do that with the tractor. We ran into another rotten root, I think. That one's dead. Look how smooth. Oh yeah. Can you guys see good? Oh yeah. Yeah, let's bring you all in a little bit closer. Let's see if Al can start tracking better. So, I'm going to keep building this wall. I might take a little bit. This back wall, I have a little edge right here. I'm going to take that out. Make it easier to build that back wall. We want it nice and smooth. And then We ran into another rut. We might just build around this one. So if I'm building one wall, I usually will get it pretty level and then dig out a little bit, put the rocks into it. But since we are doing dual, I don't see the importance of that. Oh yeah. It's looking good. Let me see if I can. So close. There we go. There. Got rid of that. Let's make sure my okay, okay. Okay. So the projection that I'm going on, I might be moving it out a little bit. Because the way I'm looking, I'm going to go through that big pile of dirt right there. Huh. I guess we're just going to keep going somewhat straight. I don't care if it's perfect. We're getting quite a bit of dirt. That looks about the bucket distance. We can build another part of this wall. Kind of surprised how soft this dirt is. It's kind of like tile. You have to get the first row perfect. There we go. That's a good 6 foot. Now, let's throw some gravel. Well, I kind of want to pick up this, get this out a little bit more. The wider the middle of the hole is, the more product I have to put in. This little mound right here. There we go. I'm liking that. Let's put some gravel in here. It does. So the reason I'm putting gravel in between, because when the dirt comes down, eventually the water will make it through it, and I kind of want it a little bit cleaner. And we got this old dirty gravel that has a whole bunch of different debris and stuff in there. There we go. Oh yeah. You learn as you go. If it messes up, then you sit and you rebuild it. It's that easy. Okay. Now hopefully just don't have an avalanche come in and mess it up. There we go. Now we can start putting rocks in. Whew. His stuff compacts pretty good. Okay, let's start building this. I should go get some. Okay. Oh, okay. So now we're on part 2 of this rock wall. Got all the gravel pounded down. Now it's time to build it. So if you want to cheap out and you don't have rocks, instead of building it flat like this, you build it up like this. But since I'm doing 2 and I want it super sturdy, I'm going to do it flat ways like this. It should last longer. There we go. This is a cool rock, but it'll be hidden for life. And then, actually, I want to use this rock. That's not long enough. So let's bring it over. I just have one right there, I guess. Let's put this rock back up in there. Lock it into place. And then put this rock. There we go. Oh, this is a cool rock. But we're going to set it lengthwise. Look at that. Let's move it back a little bit. Lock that into place. I like that. We can use this rock for later. Here's another cool looking rock. There we go. It's like, what rocks do I pick? Putting this rock in the back, and then this rock. We'll intertwine these two together. Oh, that's gorgeous. I like that. So now we got that. We can put this baby rock, get that to sturdy some stuff up. Lock that into place. Oh, here's a nice one. Oh, this one's pretty. I might put this one straight up and down just because I like the look of this one. We might throw off our rock pile a little bit, but that just looks cool. You know, we can put a small guy in there and lock these in. We'll take a bigger boy, lock all of those in. So this one's touching this one, the one that goes. No, it's my place. So this rock is connected to that one, connected to this one, connected to this one, connected to this one. This rock right here is going into the back wall that's connected over here. And all that weight is pushing down on this rock. So I essentially locked all these rocks in right here. So that won't move. And then we kind of need you just kind of have to go and find the best place where the rocks will actually lock in. But that's ugly. I don't like that. This is an ugly rock. I'll put it back here. So this rock has about this much sticking out. I'll put that into this back wall over here. Let's flip this rock around. Maybe we can lock it in a bit. There we go. So that wall, this, once the dirt comes in, it will lock it into the embankment. This rock will lock into this wall, and this rock will lock this wall into here. Too many on a bad year, not enough on a good year. Now I got 15 acres. And the rocks will move around a tad bit until it takes a couple months to have them settle in. You just want to make sure you lock it in as good as possible. So I like building my rock wall before I put product in the middle. So it actually is locked in way before you add material in the back. Pretty good, I think. What's up? We're building a rock wall right now. See, that's in there good. This is in there good. That's in there good. So we pretty much locked in all this. Then we have a beautiful spot for a rock right here, which we want to find a. See, this one just doesn't look right for it. You kind of have to. Oh, but this rock, it has kind of a cool little indent, and I'm not sure, but we might be able to set it up to where it'll lock into there. Oh yeah, I like that. This would be a good top piece for like right here. We need to find some rocks for the back half. I kind of want to find a little bit a longer rock. Let's lock these. Let's lock the front and the back in right here. Yeah, that fell. That's too close to the surface. I take this one, kind of lock that in. I like that. I don't know actually. I just started not too long ago, I don't think. Yeah, let's throw some dirt and stuff in the back here. Over time, it will settle in. Once I get the height, and then I'll bring this dirt in or out, kind of depending. So here's another rock that I connected up to the back. Hopefully, it'll hold that in there. There we go. That looks good. Let's find. Ooh, I have like 2 indents, so I'm gonna have, if I do a big rock, I'm gonna have to find one with 2 indents or go with 2 smaller rocks. That's the problem with doing rocks. I guess we're gonna go with 2 smaller rocks. It's a little bit on the high side. Let's see. Lock into there. That works. Maybe. Nope. Don't like. Oh yeah, that works a lot better. And then let's throw some of these rocks in the back. The back's not near as important to make it look pretty. You just want them all to lock in into the back. Then I wanted to put this rock right here. Kind of looks like Idaho. I'm gonna slip this in between these two, and the gravel that sits on here will hold that into place. So let's throw some gravel up into there. Finish. Well, thank you. I wish you were too. It's pretty fun building rock walls. You kind of sit there, relax, and think how everything fits together. I've never used gravel in between, so this is... Yes, Al is working today so far. So I've never used like nice gravel. Well, this is not nice, but it is gravel. I've noticed that it locks it in a lot better than the soft dirt that I have. I mean, like, it really kind of... So what I'm gonna do here is find a nice flat rock. Hopefully we don't lose. This guy might not. I need to get a bigger rock, or somehow, yeah, this guy's not liking his home. There we go. Oh no. There's that. Why won't you lock in? I might need to put a little bit more gravel up in here. I'm going up though, which is not ideal. I don't want to go up. Kind of want to keep it somewhat the same level, but it's not perfect. So there we go. That's locked in. That's locked in. That's locked in. If I find a perfect little rock, more for decorations, let's see if it'll fit in there. Oh yeah, look at that. Well, let's test it out. Pretty good. Now I'm gonna bring some dirt back from over there. Oh no, Mr. Owl's not working. There we go. There we go. I don't know. I don't know what my brothers are doing right now. So I'm gonna bring some of this dirt back, backfill it. So now I have a good foot. If you look over there, you only have one rock, and we got quite a bit of rocks over here. So there's no way we should not have dirt overflowing into our... Oh, there's a cool rock. I'll keep you. Look at that. Now I'll get the rake. Look at that, guys. This rock wall is beefy. Like, I'm liking it. I'm liking it a lot. So here's the other rock wall, kind of just thrown there. And then here's the double-sided rock wall. I think that's going to stay up a lot better. Oh, see, it's already locked in. That piece that was loose earlier, that locked back in. That's locked in good. Look at that. That's tight. The only ones I can move is up higher, but that's normal. That's what happens. Throw some rock in here and make it look pretty. gravel is amazing when building rock wall, I've just learned. Okay, let's throw some more. Let's start building this out. This thing's, it's going along. Okay. Uh-oh, got lost. Hey, Al, over here. Oh, well. I'll just lock you guys into place over here. Candy? That's nice. It's getting there. We've got about 6 feet done already. So that's good. Let's start locking these back guys in. Oh yeah, that fit perfect. Sometimes they go in there and you're just like, wow, how did it fit so nice? That's what that rock was like. We'll put this rock right here, connect the both front and back. I'm already running out of rock. This one's another really cool rock to stand up, but I'm thinking I'm not going to use it for that. We're running out of rock already. It's crazy. This rock right here, lock into here, perfect. Oh yeah, I like that. And then we got this smaller rock. That, I did not want to lock in there. That's the wrong way. If they're too ugly, just throw them in the back. Oh, here's a nice flat top one. Here's the top piece. We'll throw that up there. I don't know if I have. Look at that, guys. We already got this back wall built. Oh, that's a cool looking rock right there. So this rock right here, I have connecting to the back right here. This rock right here, touching there, touching here, touching there. So when I put the heavier rock on, it should lock all that into the place. We just have to find the right heavy rock. This one kind of looks like Texas. That's just ugly. I don't like that. I'm gonna put you back here, buddy. Not working. Maybe that rock is not a good spot for it. There we go. I need a small rock. Man, we're using the rocks up fast. There we go. There is a big rock right here I saw. Kind of want to bring this down. I haven't looked at it too close, so I don't know where a good spot would be. That actually might fit right here. It's kind of low, too much of a ledge out. It's already getting dark, guys. That's crazy. This one we might be able to have here. Once we get everything kind of locked into place. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get more rocks. When you're dealing with a whole bunch of small rocks, it can kind of get discouraging because they don't always like to fall into place. But that's okay. I already have a connecting piece there. This looks like a cool top piece. We'll put that in there. Okay. So let's put some more gravel in here. So this is kind of a dirt gravel mix. I picked it up out of the backyard. But it's doing the job. I'm putting the rock only in the middle. I don't want to waste it on the backside. Get all this locked in. I'm gonna have to go get some more rocks here. We're eating them like candy. Now, I'm gonna bring some dirt, kind of bring it down, backfill it. That's a rock. Hopefully I didn't lose connection, guys. I'll check it here in a bit. I'll come through here and kind of get all this leveled out later. Here's another cool rock. Let's go this way. I'm gonna lock that in. Uh-oh, I might be editing the live stream. Starting to rain a little bit. Man, this thing's looking good. I'm liking it. So you guys can see, here's the whole rock wall. So we go there, all the way. This is a dual rock wall. So there's the inside of it all. Now, and this is where I combined the old rock wall with the new. And you can kind of see the top, how it's looking. That's pretty sturdy. Here, let's go get some more rocks. If it starts raining too much more, I'm going to have to put you guys up, because we are getting a little bit of wind and rain. Actually, I need to figure out something to put over this camera. But I don't know of it right now. Okay, let's go get some more rocks. It has enough rain to where I could wreck my equipment. Yeah. Yeah, guys. I'm gonna end this live stream right now, and I'm gonna keep working on this wall, and if it stops raining, let me see how many. Yeah, that's raining pretty good. So I'll see you guys here. If it quits raining, I'm gonna keep working on this wall, see what we can get with. I'll talk to y'all later. Thanks for joining. Bye-bye.